Welcome back. It's the weekly cosmic forecast with your besties, your cosmic besties. That's me, Cara Hart, best-selling author, numerologist, and astrologer. And this is my best friend,
Sophie Wan, astrologer and celestial guide.
She's my best friend. And we are here to talk about the cosmic forecast for the week of March 23rd.
She's talking like that because we're in Texas.
We're in Tejas. March 23rd through March 29th.
Whoa, we have gone through so fast. I feel like the year is blowing by so fast.
Not fast enough. No, I'm kidding. I don't want time to fly. I don't want, unless I'm upset, then time must fly. Isn't it ironic, though, when you're having fun, time flies, but when you're miserable, it just drags.
You're like,
oh, why? When will it end? Okay, so anyways, this is a week 13-4. 13 is a karmic debt number in numerology, people. Just FYI. It's associated to a abuse in a past lifetime that has to do with work. So you might feel like getting shit done work-wise is tough, or there may be a karmic work situation that happens this week. I know. I didn't want to fucking say it.
Damn.
I didn't want to say it, but I said what I said. And now we are also floating in the energy of the 4. Y'all know what this is. It's all about breakthroughs. It's all about breakdowns. It's all about foundations, stability. Think of the 4 as a square. Very boxed in.
Yeah.
Very rigid, very structured. That's what the 4 energy is. If y'all know a life path 4, that's what they're good at. It's kind of like, for you astro girlies out there, it's like Taurus at its like most extreme. You know, like that stubbornness, that like, it needs to be this way.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have any, you do. I was going to say you don't have any close Taurus friends in your life.
What are you talking about? You just met one yesterday.
I know, but Anna's not really like that, I don't think.
Yeah, she's not actually.
No. But I have Taurus men in my life, and they can't be.
Taurus men, that's like a whole nother.
It's a whole other breed, but we love y'all.
I don't.
Okay, my brother's a Taurus, so like, love you, honey. Anyways, we're in the 4 energies, so this is going to be a week of working very hard. This is going to be a week of breakthroughs. This is going to be a week of being focused. Especially on your foundations, like where are you building the foundations in your life? Is it in a relationship? Is it your physical home? Is it the career that you're building? What are the foundations looking like, and what needs to shift? What needs to change? This week is going to give you the answer to that. And again, in a 4, you will have breakthroughs, mini breakthroughs. So be as intentional as you can about that, because I find that the more intentional you are with where you want to have those breakthroughs, the more they actually show up. So again, just being like, okay, I want to have a breakthrough in work because I'm hitting a wall with this thing, or I want to have a breakthrough when it comes to where I should settle down, where I should live. Like, be intentional with it, and then it will come through. Right. So
I feel like based off of the energy, it's coming whether you are asking for it or not. Like, it's coming.
It's on its way to you right now. Right now. Like, remember those like old trailers like, this holiday season, she wasn't looking for love.
Are you creating a trailer for this week?
I'm creating a trailer.
Because it's coming.
There's a breakthrough and it's coming. I don't even think I can do that voice.
You didn't ask for it. It's not something you asked for, but it's something you're getting this spring season.
I have a question. So you said 13, but isn't that also the number of the goddess?
Okay, so...
Or is that completely like Sophie? That's a totally different concept.
No. I have a whole post about the number 13. 13 is a very complex number, but as according to Pythagorean numerology, 13 is a karmic debt number. Yes, 13 in ancient civilizations has been observed as the number of the goddess, right? It lines up like the 13 moon cycles.
Yes.
It lines up with menstruation. There's a lot of reasons for this, and I can go ahead and link to the post I did about it. But I'm only looking at it through the lens of Pythagorean numerology. But yes, 13 is the number of the goddess if you want to embrace that goddess energy. But honestly, let's be real. You should always be embracing goddess energy or God energy for you men out there or boys. There might be some boys watching. We know who they are. Anyways.
Oh my God. Your little facial expressions.
There are these boys. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about it. I can't talk about it. One day I might be able to. It's the weirdest thing. But anyways, Anywho, this eclipse season, I'm gonna pass this over to Sophie because I feel like I'm always talking to y'all about the 4 energy. It's foundations, it's breakthroughs, it's work, it's hard, it's difficult, it's boxed in, it's square. It's gonna be a lot. Expect some work stuff coming up that might be karmic, and just move through it. And next week will be better because we'll be in the number of 5, and 5 is all about adventure and freedom and Lord of the Rings.
It's not even might be, it is karmic. And that's because the second eclipse, the solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse is upon us this week. It is happening.
What is an eclipse?
An eclipse is a karmic checkpoint. Okay. It's a massive, wow, I said that weird, massive realignment.
Yes.
And what is not working will be cleared. What is so that what is meant to be working for you comes through and comes in. This is happening Saturday, March 29th. So mark your calendars. It is in the sign of Aries for Western, Pisces for Vedic.
Yikes.
I know.
Oh my God. We both have Mars and Aries.
I know.
Ooh.
I mean, we have to see how it's hitting our degrees, but I just think that people are like, oh my God, like, what should I do? What should I do? It's like, don't do anything. Don't fucking do anything. Just
this eclipse season, you need to stay home.
Sit down.
Sit down. Home. Shut the fuck up.
All right, listen, I just told y'all we have Mars and Aries, okay? There's an aggression about us both.
You took it to the next level.
Sit down. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying it to myself, y'all, never to you. I'm your cosmic bestie. Holding your hand forever. Okay, wait. What I want to say, though, is that I always feel like, first off, solar eclipses are so much better than lunar eclipses because it's a new moon instead of a full moon. So less emo. And I always see eclipses as if you're on the right path and you're in alignment, it's like the jet fuel you need to blast off and make shit happen. I find that from my own personal experience, when I go into eclipse season and there's an eclipse and I am like not making the changes I know I should be making, I'm staying in the relationships I know aren't right for me, I'm doing things that aren't lighting me up, I rock bottom.
Yeah.
Or if I go in and I'm like, I'm so clear on my why and my purpose, and I'm surrounded by the right people and all these things, it's like jet fuel. So again, it depends on where you're at in your life, but this actually could be such like a supercharged, oh my God, you're propelled to a totally different timeline, especially in Aries, because Aries is like this fiery, like blast off, assertive, like self-starter, entrepreneurial energy. It's strength, it's strong, it's like,
but
boom.
What I want to say is
it's also explosive.
We are still in Mercury retrograde, okay?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, that's all exciting, but we are still in Mercury retrograde.
This eclipse season.
And
Mercury's in retrograde.
Mercury retrograde tells us to reflect, refine, reassess. So if your plans go to shit, let them. If things are not working out, just let them go. Clear, 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 clear. That's what I feel like this eclipse is going to bring for you. The first act of creation is destruction. You cannot have a new beginning without an ending. And
March 29th, you're going to have to cut everything.
Wait, but also,
yes.
Didn't you say that under this constellation, what you start now is actually favorable and has a lot of successful outcomes?
Yes, but I want to, and I was going to talk about that.
God, why have I
love
been
that
sitting like this? This is so comfy. Let me move the mic.
I only have one position I can sit in, and it's this.
I needed the couch. Okay,
You did. You need a lot of room. You need to be comfy, cozy.
I need space. I need to be comfy, cozy. You can see I'm wearing my jacket again.
Yes.
That Sophie wore last week. She's always stealing my clothes. That's not true, but I imagine that's what it's like having a sister, and that must suck.
Actually, no, because Kara and I are such different sizes.
What about you and Cammie?
She's a lesbian, so she want to wear her lesbian stuff.
Oh my God.
What?
She wears her lesbian stuff?
Well, like, she's not going to wear, like, my
my
skin
God.
tight,
That was
girly.
not PC. That was not PC.
She's not going to want to wear my, like, I mean,
Your body contour.
She's not gonna wear my body contour shit from Aritzia. She wants to wear her like Lululemon kind of, her like Lululemon stuff. It's like, and she wants to wear her like.
She wears Carhartt.
Yeah. So,
anyways, whoa.
Okay, back to what I said about starting new is so favorable to start new things. But what I want to preface is that when you start something new, you first need to have the right mindset, the right thoughts. It's like, and I think sometimes we get into such a hasty thing of like action, action, action. It's like, make sure the first action that's going on is like the inner world. That's going to reflect your outer world. And so I did write that in my notes about the like what you start now is very favorable. But I think that taking action to people is so many different definitions. And I would say that taking action right now is about formulating the plan, doing that research. Like it's like the research, review, reflect, refine, like energy. That is action enough. And that kicks off this whatever thing that you want to kick off into success. It's not just about, okay, and I'm going to take action and do this and do this. It's more of this reflective, pensive, like formulating of the vision versus like, I need to go out there and like make these massive moves because we are still in retrograde energy. That's actually what I would recommend.
This eclipse season, sit back, do nothing. Be relaxed, do not make moves.
So yeah, that's what I've got.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm super comfy now.
I know.
I was enjoying just listening to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. I hope y'all were too.
I really love that movie trailer, like little cut-ins. I mean, it might just be me. I mean, you guys can tell us.
Yeah. Are y'all annoyed by us? People tend to love or hate us.
Yeah. It's one or the other. Anyways.
See, I was like, who hates us though? You know what it is? It's like sometimes when we're in public and we say something and I'm Larry David.
Yeah.
People never get upset when Sophie is so fucking harsh. But anytime I say even the tiniest little thing.
That's not true.
People
Remember
freak
when
out.
I made Debbie's cry at that restaurant? I've made a lot of people cry actually at restaurants. They're all at restaurants, interestingly enough.
Well, you love to eat.
That's true.
You're cancer. Yeah. See, people cry with you. They like freak out on me, like anger.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Remember when we were in LA? And that's when. Yeah, we stopped being friends with someone because she went ballistic that we wouldn't pick her up. If y'all live in LA, you can't just. She was on the east side and we were staying on the west side. And she wanted me to go pick her up and drive her everywhere. And she's like, I can't, like, you need to come pick me up. I was like, can you please Uber to meet us at least halfway?
Yeah.
And she was like refusing. And then she texted me from
ridiculous.
the hair salon. She's at the most expensive hair salon in LA. That's like the cheapest like cut you can get there is $500.
Yeah.
And she's out there spending all this money. And she's like, I can't
afford my Ubers.
I don't have the money to Uber to you. I need you to pick me up. I'm like, what? And Sophie finally lost it and freaked out.
I was so not having it. Yeah.
Yeah. That sucked though, because like I really did love her. But like that was
fun.
intense. That was intense. Anyways, she ended up freaking out on me about that I wouldn't come pick her up every day, by the way. It wasn't like, okay, I did pick her up, but like she wanted us to come get her every single day, which would have been hours in traffic when it's like, let's meet in the middle. Anyways, thanks for being here for the story time. Probably wasn't that interesting to you. Maybe you can relate. If you are loving these weekly forecasts, we do them every single week. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're loving the numerology and astrology and you're like, oh, I want to be supported even more, we are your cosmic besties and we're here to support you. Check out the links in the description box because we have all kinds of offerings and we're here for you always and forever. So we'll see you next week.